here's a message from our principal, Mr. Lieberg, who served in the Army.
Good morning. I'm Mr. Lieberg, the principal at Pasadena Park Elementary School and also a U.S. Army veteran. Welcome to our 2020 Veterans Day video. I would like to share my message as we celebrate Veterans Day on Wednesday, November 11th, and introduce our Veterans Day video prepared by Mr. Maney, our music teacher. I would like to take just a couple of minutes to share with you a few things about veterans and Veterans Day that I would like all of you to remember. First of all, veterans are people who have served our country in the armed forces, and like all of us, they respect our country and believe our freedoms are worth defending. They believe in service to our country, both in the armed forces and in our local communities. They are also courageous. Veterans Day is a time to celebrate and thank all of our veterans for their service and sacrifice in defense of our freedoms and our country. Today, we have over 18 million veterans in the United States and 570,000 in Washington State alone. It is especially important to remember those veterans who are still serving today and are deployed around the world in places like Iraq and Afghanistan and others, serving our country in harm's way. Veterans Day is also a time to remember and honor all of our servicemen and women who have passed away and those who have given their life defending our country. It is also a time to recognize the families of all our veterans for their contributions and sacrifices in support of our servicemen and women. We have asked much of them, and they too continue to serve our country well. To our students and families, over the next few days, I want everyone to make a special effort to thank those veterans in your lives for their service. A simple thank you, a letter, a telephone call, FaceTime, Skype, or any of the other platforms you are using today would be a great way to reach out and thank them. Again, thank you for taking time to help us celebrate Veterans and Veterans Day, and please enjoy Mr. Maney's video. Thank you.
What is a veteran? A veteran is anyone who has served in the United States Armed Forces, including the United States Army, the United States Navy, the United States Air Force, the United States Marine Corps, and the United States Coast Guard. Here's some information about each branch of the United States military.
The Army protects our country from the land. It is the main ground force of the United States. The Army uses ground troops, armor tanks, artillery, and helicopters. It is the largest U.S. military service. The Army motto is "This will defend." The Navy protects our country from the seas and oceans. Navy personnel operate aircraft carriers, fighter bombers, large ships, and submarines. The Navy also transports Marines to areas of conflict. The Navy core values are honor, courage, and commitment. The Air Force protects our country from the sky. They operate fighter and transport aircraft, tanker aircraft, light and heavy bomber aircraft, and helicopters. The Air Force core values are integrity first, service before self, excellence in all we do. The Marines protect our country from the sea, air, and ground. Marine personnel use fighter aircraft and attack helicopters. Their main mission is to capture and control beachheads. The Marine motto is Semper Fi, which means always faithful. The Coast Guard protects our country's shoreline. In peacetime, the Coast Guard is responsible for law enforcement, boating safety, sea rescue, and illegal immigration control. In wartime, the President can deploy the Coast Guard to areas of conflict. The Coast Guard motto is Semper Paratus, which means always ready.
Now let's watch as the United States Army Field Band performs the Star-Spangled Banner at Fort McHenry, the same place where the words to the song were written over 200 years ago. What do we do to celebrate Veterans Day? We have the day off from school and work. Normally we have an assembly at school and there are community parades. Veterans Day is a time to think about our freedom, but the most important thing you can do is say thank you for your service to any veterans in your life. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for watching, and to any veterans out there, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For your service.